Hey, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hey, you will make it TV followers, viewers, and supporters across the globe. Thank you for clicking on another video on my channel to see what it is I have to say. I'm your favorite audio host, Arthur Tetasheri Whitney, and this is You Will Make It TV, where we believe faith attracts possibilities, and it's up to you what you do. So, what you do. Okay. And it's a reason that we come to inspire people this way. But as we slowly grow as a tribe, all those misfits of the world, black sheeps, lost goats, right? Oddballs, ugly ducklings. This is going to be the channel for you because guess what? You will make it. And most times we were born different on purpose. We'll learn that. You know, the universe is very interesting in that way. You know, wouldn't things be born without a little difference from time to time? So, thank you guys for tuning in. Good morning. Today's date marks January, beautiful 20th, beautiful 2025. And as we say in the world of believers, it's another day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. That's the first thing you're supposed to do in the mornings, actually. I don't care if I don't even seem to show it every day. I'd be so grateful to wake up every day. Like I really be shocked sometimes. The day before could have been catastrophic, right? Or seemed or felt that way. And then you wake up the next day and you can't help but be thankful and people look you dead in your soul and wonder why it is you won't give up. Like if God finds me worthy of a new day and a new day and a new day, that's all I know. That's all I know. I want to walk into that new day. Just ask that He be there with me. Uh, that's the thing about a new day. You've never seen it before. People will try to keep your days so familiar looking that you lose hope. Like, yeah, there's nothing different out there. I just can't be one of those. Like, I've seen enough. I've seen it enough to know there's a bigger world every day, bigger than what I think I'm going through. Period. That's what keeps me. So, if they help somebody else out there, that's how you get through every day. Remembering that first, you got to be mental strong, headstrong about the days we're living in today. For real, like imagine yourself on another side of the globe if you have to, because the truth is there's another side of the globe bigger than what you're going through every day. Period. So we hope you guys are doing great out there. I'm probably one of the only few up this hour in the morning, but it won't be strange to me. I've been working a muscle lately. I won't say which one, but this muscle, uh, it hadn't been worked in a minute. Where I'm like working around the clock. You can do that too if you have everything managed accordingly. Some people, to get to where they are today, they lost a lot of sleep. That's the thing about once you make it in life. Ain't this the You Will Make It TV channel? You catch up on that sleep later. Some of us had so much, it's time to work now. What y'all mean? And people would envy the smallest things. Like, well, you got more rest than the rest of you got more rest than the rest of us. You're lazy, especially in America, because who really rests anymore, right? Everybody's on schedules and bells and whistles, and the prettier your whistles are, the more successful you are in this country. And it's so surface level. I used that word in the segment the other day, vain. Like I know I sound like one of the older people now, calling things vain. But to truly be able to see that from your own eyes is powerful. I haven't even really just flexed that muscle altogether, like showing people. I already see how vain things are. Just because I don't exercise it or operate out of what I see 100% yet is still powerful. Like, because that doesn't mean you don't see it. But like I've already seen how vain things have become. That's not to take from politics and what's happening today in America. Like I was just coming to share some reflective thoughts. You know, one minute TikTok is banned, the next is back, right? People are all excited about it. But I would say pay more attention at that power. Just know. I feel like it was more of a flex of power. Like, you know, for real. Like, we've seen all this. I think it needs to be shown in a way, though. People have forgotten where the true power lies, why it's there. Um, why, I mean, I think that it's understandable where people have lost hope. But those that are still keeping hope already know certain things do have to be done a certain way to keep the order. That's why they, last I checked, they moved the inauguration indoors this year instead of outdoors. I saw it was like trending clips going, circulating, people giving their feelings and thoughts about the inauguration being held indoors. But I mean, that's those changes we're talking about. America is changing swiftly. I mean, that's nothing compared to other things. The conversation about TikTok being banned is not new. It's so crazy. Like every time it comes back around, people want to start sparking debates about it and stuff. But I don't know. I just think it's interesting. That one change alone would change America very quick. I'm talking about changes that would change things quick. That fast, people had kind of start getting mad, going on, being angry, whatever their emotions were about TikTok. That quick. We saw it, even if it was just a 24-hour ban. Because I did go look on it yesterday. It was banned yesterday now. Like, at least for a brief moment, it was saying, it wasn't no logging in. It give you like a error code, a error message. Like, yep, can't use TikTok right now, but stay tuned. We might be back. I'm like, when have we ever seen this? But boy, the measures we go, right? It's really crazy to see a time where people are more concerned about social media platforms and like what's really going on, or maybe people are more concerned because this has truly become a way of communicating for a lot of people. It's how they stay in touch, and people know what's happening on this side of the world and that side of the world. Social media has definitely connected people more, but we don't want to wait till it's damn near banned to start caring about like how it uh, how we could have been using it and utilizing it for more pros than cons. It's just crazy. But some of the main ones was like complaining about TikTok being banned are the ones that are like have businesses on there where they have successfully set themselves up to be monetized on there. I'ma just keep sitting back and watching. Because clearly you don't wait till it's banned to start. That shouldn't be your only backup plan. I mean, just protest it till the president brings it back. Because let's remember, if he just want to ban it, he can for however long he wants to. It doesn't matter what y'all protest about. We're talking about a man. People been talking about Donald Trump. Y'all ain't stopped nothing he's been trying to do yet. I don't know. And other trending topic news of things that are changing quick. Uh, Immigration, they say they already in some states have started hammering down. Like ICE police are more outside. They're going out with arrest warrants and everything. This is getting serious. I didn't just mean America's change. America's changing fast. I remember one of my old segments. I titled it "A New World Order Doesn't Sound So Bad." I just want to let y'all know I feel the same way. There's no way America was going to continue on in any just the way that things were going. just say, how can we be like one nation that stands for all, and then suddenly we're kicking everybody else out? But I do understand there has to be an order to things. There has to be, some orders go into effect just until things are straightened out, just to give an inspirational perception on everything. Because when you have too many mixed up people trying to stand up for a country, some of these people are new over here. Like, I totally feel like I understand the changes the president has to make right now. That's my overall opinion and a whole nutshell reaction or commentary about it. Yeah, people have like different mixed emotions, I've noticed, about the changes that are happening swiftly. But then again, you can't feel sorry for people. I can only have my opinion. Like, they told us, I saw when he was in the last term, things were changing quickly. You know what I mean? It seemed to be going in a good direction. So I feel like I understand overall. Like, my heart would still go out to families, like whether they're uh, immigration families, whatever. You know what I'm saying? A family is a family, so it's just still unfortunate that we have to see these processes again, and families being deported and families being broke up and split up here and there, just for us to see more order over here. It's just still sad to think about. Uh, Other trending, what I'm saying, trending changes that may be either have been discussed by Trump or have been in recent speeches, that possible changes that could come or that have been proposed, is like they might be starting a whole new IRS. Even I, as an American citizen, is happy to see that. But why is the question? You know what I'm saying? Do we ever get the total ins and outs to why these changes happen? You know what I'm saying? We can get like political sides of why they're doing changes, but that's definitely would be history changing. Just a whole new. I don't think they mean a whole new internal revenue service. I think he was talking about getting rid of internal revenue service and just starting a whole new department. I guess that does what they do, but mm, we've just never seen this before. And then it gets deeper. I think I saw something trending where they were talking about, like, this might go into effect this year though. This is really interesting. Like, have us all at the edge of our seats type of history changing. You know what I mean? Uh, they were saying people that received child support the previous year may possibly not be something they're proposing. Like, if you get child support, you can't claim those dependents anymore. That would definitely be a new one. My only reaction to that is, like, you do know, when you pay for things, even with your child support payments, you're still paying taxes for whatever you purchase. That's my only reaction and commentary to if that proposed bill goes into effect, whatever that is with the child support, because it's not just women that receive it, right? Like, there have been ideas proposed before that, people, recipients just submit receipts for what they spend it on. I thought that was well enough. Of course, well enough can never just be left alone. I feel like that's more, even though you can see everything they spend, if you really look at it, make the custodial parents, the ones that receive payments, make them at least submit receipts. Like I feel like it's a little extreme to say they can't carry those kids as dependents, or shouldn't there be like just like we have a income cap on every other deduction, shouldn't it be one for that? If something like that, I would just hope there's other stipulations to it. Maybe those that get so much child support should not be able to claim dependents or something like that. But what if the recipient only received $20 a week? They still can't claim their dependent. What if the recipient receives under $100 a week? What if they have 5 kids and only receive child support for one? Like if I was one of the reporters there at the at any of, you know what I'm saying, Trump speeches or inauguration, I would have these type of questions. Like seriously, like you just, if they receive any dime of it, they can't claim that dependent. Wow. Because like I'm just making valid points. Y'all do know it doesn't matter. Money is money. Bitcoin money, money, wherever you get the sources from to spend it, you're gonna have to spend in America, you're gonna pay taxes. If you go buy your child a pair of shoes right now with their child support, you're gonna pay taxes. If you go buy a sandwich for your child right now, whether you use child support or not, you're gonna pay taxes. That's one thing about it. Even with the food stamp card, I think that's one thing with the stamps. But I'm almost certain everything is taxed with that too. Like there's never been no you don't pay taxes. You personally don't pay taxes because you get because you get food stamps. So here's the kicker to me with that one. That proposed change that people that get child support might not be able to carry those dependents. Another interesting thing about that is like for a long time, government assistance agencies have always required you to report all sources of income so they are able to see whether you qualify or not for those same assistance benefits. Now suddenly it looks like some kind of, I see what it looks like, but I'm gonna speak how I feel like I understand these changes right now, especially if you have so much identity fraud going on. It kind of helps you weed out like what's going on for real. Because you had a lot of people out here that was probably just randomly carrying people kids that shouldn't have been carrying. And you see the kind of stuff y'all lead us all into as a big pot. They want to just blame it on the low income. And that's who I'm speaking of for. But really, we've been having to report. Anybody that's ever received child support has had to report how much they get too. Y'all thought they just go sign up for food stamps? No. They ask for every source of income that you get to receive that benefit, housing, food stamps, whatever it is. If it's a government benefit, you're reporting your income somewhere. Down to if you got a savings account, assets, uh, retire accounts, they want to know about all of it. If you get child support, they want to know your income because guess what? If it's over the max amount that your household can be getting, you don't even qualify for that benefit. So I say, why tie these hand in hand, right? Like something like TANF, right? Some type of government assistance, cash assistance you might get. You don't just get that money. They can see if you get child support. They've always tied hand in hand. So all I know is everybody that's always got child support, whatever you go spend it on, you're still paying taxes. It just seemed kind of weird to target that unless you do have a serious identity theft problem going on in the country, which we know we do. How else do you kind of try to start somewhere to hammer down on who's been scamming what with who kids and who identity? So I like Trump's idea about changing the IRS though. What's y'all opinions? Leave it in the comments. I'll be back with a part two.